Hi there, I'm Chris Berman. We got a lot of games to cover, so let's get to it. In our first game this week, we had the Cardinals win by a 9-point margin. We had an interesting free agency pickup of note here. Trey's got the lowdown for us. Trey?
Cordell Stewart will be playing his football elsewhere, though perhaps not for as much as he would have liked. 3 years, $2.8 million. J.R. Tolver is on the move as well as he signs a 3-year contract with the Panthers.
In a long-standing AFC rivalry, we had the Chargers win their 5th game of the season. The Steelers won this contest, but will stay at the first place in the AFC North. Des White stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. Michael Bennett rushed for 2 touchdowns and helped his Vikings beat the Buccaneers. We had a big injury in this one, and Trey has the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris, thanks. Unfortunately, we did have some big injuries this week, but before we get to those, we're going to run down the rest of the NFL. Adam Archuleta might be the biggest loss on this list. X-rays confirming the original diagnosis, it's a broken ankle, and that'll keep him out for the rest of the regular season. There's a chance, however, they'll get him back for the playoffs. Now we'll move on to our top story of the day. Leroy Glover is going to find himself on the shelf, and that will be a major blow to his team. So that'll do it for now. Chris, let's send it back to you.
Bills, Jets. Anthony Wright calls the signals at the 24-yard line. And a quick rollout. Boy, he has some time. What a bullet! Touchdown! The Bills win this one by the final score of 10-3. In the mile-high city of Denver, we had the Broncos get edged out by 2 points. Over at M&T Stadium, we had the Ravens get nipped by 3 points. The Packers got 300-plus yards from their offense in their victory at Lambeau Field. The Eagles lost at home and will have to hit the road to meet the Chargers. In an NFC West matchup, we had the Seahawks pick up their 8th win of the year. Redskins, Chiefs. Clinton Portis is such a tough runner. Split the backfield at the 35-yard line, and look at him stiff-arm that defender, and it opens up the hole for a touchdown. The Redskins win this one by the final score of 21-14. The Texans won this contest, but will stay at the 3rd place in the AFC South. And in our final game, we had the Bears come away victorious. So that'll just about do it. But before we go, I'm going to toss out a few game balls to my prime-time players. Each and every one of these men had a week to remember. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.